What's up, YouTube?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Well, we really didn't do anything this weekend again because it was raining again. But we were able to come out here and sleep all weekend in it. And we hooked up the Google Chromecast so on our back bedroom TV so that we were able to cast like YouTube videos or any type of videos for Facebook or whatever. But supposedly we had this little splitter box up in the cabinet from the TV that's supposed to have split the HDMI into two connections. Because we have the Fire Stick hooked up to one and it's only got two HDMI connections. So when we hooked it up, it had no sound. And I can't figure out why it doesn't have any sound. I mean, because I looked at it again and it says HDMI 1 to 2 splitter. So I'm assuming that was a 1 split into 2. That's what I took that as. But I don't know why it didn't have any sound and I can't figure it out. But we hooked it directly into the HDMI port on the TV and it works fine. So that's a mystery we're going to have to figure out because it didn't have a DVD or a Blu-ray player in here on the inside. And so alright, so as we were saying, sorry, our camera died, so we had to get a
Back up.
yeah, so I gotta use my phone because everything's dead. But anyway, as we were saying, we had to hook up the Google Chromecast directly to the TV because the splitter box didn't have any sound. It had a picture but no sound, so I'm not sure what's up with that. And then we wanted to hook up the Blu-ray player in here. There's a DVD player on the outside TV, but there's none here on the inside that I can find for either TV. This TV over here in the living room area, in the bedroom TV, but the front radio has a DVD. Makes no sense. But anyway, so that's our dilemma that we was working with this weekend. As like I said, it rained. We were going to go to Camping World. Thank y'all. We were going to go to Camping World. And we jumped in a slingshot to go and got, I don't know,
maybe 2/3 of the way up there.
And it looked like rain was coming ahead. Which I told him it was going to rain. And he said, no, it's not going to rain. It's going to be fine. So anyway, so it looked like it was going to rain. We're in a slingshot. So if anybody knows what slingshot look like, it doesn't have a top on it. So it's an open air vehicle. But so we had to flip around. So we just did our ride through Atlanta. Down Peachtree. Over by the CNN Center. Over by the Georgia, what do you call
Aquarium.
it? Aquarium. Over by the Mercedes Stadium, Benz Stadium. Yeah, so we just did our little loop through downtown Atlanta, which it was funny because it started out warm down here, and then the further up north we got, it started getting cold. So we had to break out the jackets and the face things. But I mean, all in all, it still turned out to be the area that we stayed in. The sun came out and blue skies and everything, but up there at Camping World area, it looked like it was still, according to the radar, raining up there. So we forfeited that. But what I wanted to go for was there's a grill, I guess that's what you would call it, that you put on the bottom of the screen door so you don't kick it or it doesn't get damaged, I guess. But it's basically like a little, it looks like a little thing that fits down there to cover the inside of it. And then a handle for the screen door part of it, because basically you just pushing when you open the door with the handle. You tend to push, or at least we do, on that little plastic part, which if you look over, so the screen that I'm talking about will go on that bottom area down there, and then the handle would go about midway up top here, because we tend to push on that plastic part when we open the door. So I mean, it doesn't feel that sturdy, so I'm scared it'll get damaged if we keep pushing on it. But so that's what I wanted to get at Camping World, but like I said, we didn't make it up there this past weekend. So we'll see. They're supposed to have this FMCA event in Perry, Georgia, this coming weekend, which is also St. Patty's Day weekend. But so we may try to make it to that and see if they have anything there that we're needing to get, because then you're also wanting to get the little
the mud flap or debris thing to go across the back.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those.
Yep. So I think those are the only things that we're wanting to get, needing to get, or whatever, right now. So but we are preparing for this trip next month in April. You know, we got to get some more propane. So you're supposed to call them on that to see who we can get to fill it up. And then you said what, we're gonna de-winterize at the end of this month?
Yeah, probably so.
So de-winterize at the end of this month. So we have to figure that out. You know how to do it.
We'll figure it out.
De-winterize and make sure everything is still working up to par. So that would be, once we de-winterize, making sure the hot water works. That was really the main thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Because everything else we've been testing stuff, still turning things on, which we didn't turn the generator on this weekend. So we'll need to do that too. Turn the generator back on. But everything else is still up and functioning, as far as we can tell. But that's all that we have this weekend. And we shall see you next week. Peace.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications when we put out a new video.